Okay, welcome back to part 2 of this video series of circumstances and also following intentions. In the previous videos, I've talked about intentions and goal setting, where goals, you're setting it in the future, and intentions, you're doing it right here, right now. It's the present. And out of those intentions and setting the action to the reaction, by setting that intention and then waiting for the reaction on how it's going to go and what you hear back from that intention or what you get back from that intention. Then also circumstances, because circumstances can come as an action to a reaction. You think about something and all of a sudden it happens, and that's circumstances, be it negative or be it positive. It is still a circumstance that happens. And if it's a positive one, it's just a little bump in your road of life to let you know where you're going and what you need to do, kind of like a reflector on a road. It just nudges you so you can focus on what you really want from something that you don't want. So part 2 of circumstances, and I highly recommend for you to listen to part 1 if need be. And I love to give homework assignments. So the part 1 was just a quick little check-in on how the students are doing. And now we're going to focus in on how those circumstances are actually creating action in your life. So what I've asked was for people to carry around a journal and just write down circumstances that happen, be it little, be it whatever, and share below with me underneath this video in the comment sections on what's going on and what's happening. And so that's what I want to focus on today on this video is what is going on and how are those circumstances happening. Now, I'm going to reread a quote that I read of the last video about George Barnard Shaw because it's actually one of my favorite quotes and it keeps me going. It's actually the quote that I put in my journal that I carry daily as the main title, let's say. So this is the quote, and I'm going to read it to you once again, which is, "People are always blaming circumstances for what they are. I don't believe in circumstances. The people who get on in this world are the people who get up and look for the circumstance they want. And if they can't find them, make them." Once again, George Barnard Shaw, that's been able to carry that for a long time now, and it still rings true to us. It rings true to me. And so what I would like to do is actually, I hope I can hear from some of you what kind of circumstances did come up during the last video, or what circumstances come up for you now. And if you're looking at this video for the first time, just think about that. You can even hit the pause button for a second and just think about your circumstances that come up with you in life. And then think about from it being positive, that carries you even further, and thinking about it negative and what your reactions were, how you felt, and maybe how that could have shifted for you. Did you call it in, like just waiting for that circumstance to happen, be it negative or positive? Or did it just happen and you don't know where the heck all that came from? Well, if you didn't know where it came from, then we're not being aware of what we are really putting out there and where we allow ourselves to be to have that circumstance happen to us. Again, be it negative and positive. The reason why I'm being general is because people listening to this video may be coming from real positive, or they could be coming from, oh my God, I just need to get out of this funk, so I'm going to listen to this video and see what's going on. So if I'm all happy and cheery and talking about positive things all the time, will you listen to it? At the same time, if I was very negative, of course you wouldn't listen to me. So that's why I am doing this podcast, is to be able to just say, hey, you got a coach out here. that's willing to look at your circumstances. And once again, you can always contact me. I have my email below this that's connected to my Life Creations website and my profile. You can also access this through Facebook. You can access this through galaxy.com, which is a website for hairdressers. I also own a salon studio. I'm also a coach and life coach with Life Creations Education. So, once again, I'm just checking in real quick just to see where everybody's at. And if you're listening to this for the first time, I invite you to actually go all the way to the beginning of my videos and do a little catch up with us so that you can understand what I'm talking about when I'm talking about intentions and setting your goals and what goal setting is all about being in the future, as well as intentions being right now, present day. And then circumstances, what our circumstances is all about and how we set those. And I am a life coach, business coach that loves to have people carry journals with them just so they can jot these things down. So what I would like for you to do on this video for your homework is to actually really focus in on those circumstances now. Really look at those, be it negative, be it positive, be it both, and see what those situations brought about. What were your first thoughts? And did you call this situation in? Or were you aware of this situation happening and you created this circumstance to happen? So thank you, and tap into my next video. Well, we'll be talking about the homework, and we'll dive in more into what we can create with the intentions and the circumstances and what our next step is, which is actually to create volume in our intentions, to make it bigger, and to how to go about that. Okay. So with aloha, because I'm coming to you from Maui, Hawaii, looking forward to the next one, and please share and share with your friends these videos as well. I would love that. Okay, aloha.